Okay, so we're coming up towards the end of the unit, and we're going to do the introduction to antiderivatives. And antiderivatives are sometimes called, sorry about that, are called integration. Okay. Okay, so what we've done so far is we're using the shortcut. If we've got the function 2x squared minus 7x, we go 2 times 2 is 4, and then subtract 1, and then minus 7x turns into minus 7, and then the 3 disappears. So that's just using the shortcut. We're not using first principles. And so when we go down, that's called deriving. And if we had to go back to the original function, that's called anti-deriving or antiderivatives. Okay. So at the moment, let's just have a look at that, and then let's see if we can find some patterns. Okay, so come across. So how do we do an antiderivative? Well, what we do is the 4x has a 1 and the 7 has an x to the 0. And so what we're going to do is, to go back, we're going to add 1 to the power, and then we're going to divide by that new power. So whatever that power is going to go to the bottom. So when we add 1 to 0, we get 1, and we divide by 1. But we can't get the number back. Okay, so if you look at the previous example, if that number had been 3 or 13 or 30, it disappears. So what happens is we don't know what the number is at the end because we don't have any information. Now, obviously, we can simplify what we've got. And what we do is, instead of putting plus question mark, what we do is we just call it a constant. It's a number. We just don't know what it is. And so the final answer is y equals 2x squared minus 7x plus c. And in our next video that we're going to be doing, we're going to have questions where you can actually find the value of c. Okay, so copy that down and come around. So just remember, we're going to, whatever the power is, we add 1 to the power, and then whatever that new power is goes to the bottom. So when we add 1 to the power, that's that one there, and then divide by that new power. Okay, come across when you're ready. Okay, so here's some ones to practice. I'll give you, just pause the tape, and when you're ready, come back live. Okay, so they're not equal to each other, but this leads to this. So don't put an equal sign. So what we do is we put 3x, we add 1 to the power, divide by the power. 5 turns into 5x, and then we just put plus c. And then 3 over 2, we just leave as 3 over 2 because you don't cancel that down. And this next one, okay, we add 1 to the power, divide by the power. Add 1 to the power, divide by the power. Minus 1 just turns into minus 1x. You don't put the 1 in, and you put plus c. So cancel fractions down when you can, but otherwise just leave them as improper fractions or mixed numbers. Sorry, not mixed numbers, improper fractions. Okay, let's have a look at one more example when you're ready. Okay, so here's a harder one. Excuse me. We can't do the shortcut yet, so what we do is we bring, okay, so root x is x to the half, but it's on the bottom, so we bring it up to the top and make it a negative sign, okay? Okay, so that's this is equal to that, okay? It's not leads to, it is equal to. And then what we do is it leads to, we add 1 to the power. So when you add 1 to minus a half, you get plus a half, okay? Do it on the calculator if you can't see that. And then we divide by a half, the new power, and then that, sorry, I beg your pardon, that does now equal 5 divided by a half is 10. So the answer is 10x to the half, or if you wanted to, you don't have to, you could answer is 10 root x. Okay. Now, in all of these ones, you can test every single answer, because if you derive, you have to go back to the original function. Okay. And that's the last one. So there'll be some practice questions to do either from the textbook or from a worksheet that'll be on Moodle. Okay, bye.